So, I went over to the table and started a couple operations, one of which being the Contact the Hero for Eldon operation. I wanted to get that started right away, and you know why? Because that operation takes, like, what was it, 13 hours? Now, fortunately, it's a timer that never stops, even when you stop playing the game, so it'll just keep going. But it just means that during this recording session I'm doing of this game, that it won't be done right away. So, but I want to get Liliana started on that right away. So, anyway, let's talk with Dorian.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda.
Ha!
But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
Oh, by the way, sorry about the audio quality in the previous video. I was actually trying out a different audio cable, and when I listened to it back, I realized I heard how bad the background sound was. So I switched to a different audio cable, and it seems to have fixed it. So sorry about that. Hope you can endure that in that previous video. So what are you looking for?
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
You? I rather doubt that.
What does that mean?
I apologize. That was unworthy.
Kind of was, yeah.
Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
What else could it be about? What happened at Adamant, of course. We went into the Fade. Physically went in.
Obviously, a lot of people are really hung up on this.
All right.
He's concerned about me. Well, we lost Stroud.
Stroud is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That any of us made it out alive is difficult to believe. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison.
Huh, so no wonder everyone's all upset about it. That's poor consolation.
That's not exactly comforting, Dorian.
Nor should it be. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
Huh. Huh. You don't?
You don't number among them.
It's tempting, but I am no fool. There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish.
That's true.
It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name.
Real name?
If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right on.
Nice. I like that strategy. Oh, and that's an operation now. The name of our enemy.
What's on your mind?
Nah, that's enough. Alright. Oh, hello, Fiona.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor.
Yep.
Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult.
Huh.
I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
Okay. I already asked these questions. Wait, actually, hold on.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Okay, carry on. Alright. Let's see. Next, let's chat with Vivian. She's right here, so. Hello, darling.
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you.
Of course, my dear.
You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become.
Uh-huh.
Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
Oh, that's what she's talking to me about, huh? Huh. One of our own may be Divine.
They want Liliana and Cassandra as candidates.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Cleric.
Interesting.
To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel.
Huh.
Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
What platform do you support?
What would your ideal divine do with her power?
The most important thing, of course, is the restoration of the Circles and the Templar Order. The institutions that have protected Thedas for ages must be rebuilt, and the malcontents utterly crushed. We cannot allow anarchists to threaten the lives of the innocent. After we have restored sanity to the world, there will be time to address voices of dissent.
Huh. Well, where else can we look?
Where can we find candidates outside of the Chantry? There must be someone other than Liliana or Cassandra.
The Chantry is already desperate. They would not look to unordained women if they had any choice. You may have better luck searching the halls of the Imperial Court. There are many women serving the Empire who have the necessary presence and acumen.
Huh. I could ask what about Liliana. I agree about Cassandra.
I think Cassandra would be best for the job.
Cassandra is our only hope of restoring order after all this chaos. I knew you would see it as I do. We will have to be very mindful of everything we do and say, for the Conclave certainly is doing the same. If they look to the Inquisition to provide a sign of the Maker's will, we will have to give them the right one.
Uh-huh.
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
It was horrible. It was fascinating. I prefer not to. Oh, it wasn't the first time. I saw the divine in my past.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The divine was there, or something like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell.
Huh.
No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City.
So I've heard.
Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
I wish I could have been there instead of them. Those that you took. Alright, never mind. Alright, now, let's go talk to Solus. Yep! Ah! Ow! Hi, Solus. Are you all PO'd at me?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost Orlais. That eliminates military or political means to rebuild Tevinter. He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
Huh.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw.
I would be happy to share it with you.
I think I've already asked him about those. Never mind, I thought he was gonna...
Good afternoon.
I thought he was gonna talk to me about what happened. I guess not. Never mind.
Goodbye.
He was just like, good afternoon. Oh. Nice, I can just go straight over here. I gotta go talk to Cullen about raiding Samson's camp. Hey, Cullen.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Huh. It'll be good to have you.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Alright, travel to Samson's camp at the Shrine of Dumat. Huh.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
They're not willing.
Not by choice. They were manipulated by Corypheus.
I'm not sure that's a comfort. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Huh.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Huh. Is your family okay?
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
Okay, good. Tracking you down?
Your sister tracked you down? You didn't know where you were?
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived.
Huh.
It's not the first time. I may have neglected to tell her when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Oh, really?
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later.
Huh.
For all her reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
Do you regret anything?
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
Huh. Meredith was wrong.
You've said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
Wasn't your fault.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
If I hadn't, would I be like her now? I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will see it through.
Okay. Are you against the Templars now?
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to lead that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What's the answer then?
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support.
There you go.
And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
Do you think your idea would work? The circles can still work. It's not a bad idea. Would your idea work?
Do you think that could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the Circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
That sounds interesting. What will you do next after this?
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
That was all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Another time, then.
Anything else I could talk to him
I'd
about?
be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace.
Ha!
It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing. I know what the game entails. But the indifference to it all.
I know what you mean.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Actually, I kind of did. I thought I got a kick
Chance
out of
it
it.
could be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. The Empress rules a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
Huh. Alright, that's all.
I'm sure.
Alright. Yeah! Oh! Alright, Blackwall should be right over here.
You have to admit, it looks bad.
Blackwall? Blackwall, are you upstairs? Blackwall? Oh, what? What's this? It says Blackwall is here, but I don't see him. Where is he? Blackwall? Oh, there's my, Dracolisk. Oh, there's Master Dennett.
Inquisition?
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Goodbye. Huh. Oh no, here he is. He's outside. So, Blackwall, what are your thoughts about what happened at Adamant?
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
You don't have to preach to me, man. I know. You know, I still have the perspective of playing as a Grey Warden in the first game, you know? We stopped it.
We stopped him. We saved most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clorel's intentions were righteous.
I agree with you, man.
Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Then remember the intention.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clorel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Yep, I agree. When you play as a warden in the first game, it really helps on that perspective. Oh, now he has an exclamation point? What's up, Blackwall? Does he have a quest for me now?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Huh. Sure. What's on your mind, Blackwall? Talk to me.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
Oh, man.
Do you know what I did?
You saved it?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing.
Oh.
Not a damn thing.
That poor
It
dog.
was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting.
Oh, don't describe
And
it for
I
me.
turned around, went inside, and closed the door.
As a dog lover, that's
I
hard
could've
to
told
hear.
my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
Aw. You were a child.
You said you were just a boy.
Yeah.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Don't let that stop you.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Exactly.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. Whatever you used to be, you aren't anymore. You're the Inquisitor. The Herald of Andraste. We're lucky there are people like you in the world.
Aw, thanks,
There's always
Blackwall.
some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Huh. Why did that have an exclamation point? Interesting. Well, I'm right here, so, oh.
What have you done? The oath you have taken is all but broken. All is undone. Demons have come to destroy this peace we have had for so long.
Oh, boy. I have to try and stop these people from trying to think that wardens are enemies. So, Bull, you want to talk, man? What the? Why is he having Cassandra hit him with a stick?
Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting.
Oh!
Should have asked Cullen.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. This is gonna hurt. Oh! Oh! Oh, right in the face.
Perhaps you can take over.
I know, Cassandra, and you should not have said that,
training
man.
exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
What is this?
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Kunari words, though.
Ha!
Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
Get over it. Is that what you're afraid of, Blackwall? Or Blackwall, Iron Bull? Alright, sure, I'll hit you.
All right.
Here we go. Battle!
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
Good thing I guess it's a good thing I didn't bring him with me. This helps you?
So we're working out your fear with a stick.
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap.
This is funny.
That's right. Iron fucking bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Yeah, sure. You really alright?
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
We just did.
That was us talking. Ha. Sure. Oh, hello, Cassandra. Let's talk with her.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Huh. Ooh, love poetry, I assume, knowing you.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
Don't give me that look. I know you love it.
Not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
No, I
Yes,
disagree.
it is.
Writing is hard.
Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
Yeah, I'm with Cassandra on
You
this
think
one.
you don't have those things?
Reading poetry is easy. Writing poetry is hard. Writing in general is hard, actually.
Historians will one day
Ask
what
any
happened
writer.
at Adamant Forge
They'll tell you it's not
in
easy.
the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
Good thing I brought you with me, so that you could
I still
give
don't
your first-hand
know what
account
to
of
say
it.
about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her.
And this is why I brought Cassandra with me.
Teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so,
Do you think it's possible?
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
a ghost, a remnant
I ain't
of
afraid
her
of no
hopes and
ghost.
memories, her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Huh, maybe it doesn't matter.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I must interpret what I saw, yet I am no priest, no philosopher. I am a warrior.
Huh. Interesting. You know what? I think in some strange way it may have actually been her.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
Eh,
I hope that's
And if
true.
not, well, it's
I
good.
want to
I
believe.
think it would be good for the story that she's writing.
When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Alright. There we go. Ah! That's right, guys. Keep up the good work. Definitely need lots of great weapons and armor. Oh, look at this. We have not just swords and shields. We have... Look at these hammers. You got a sharp end on the other end. That's awesome. use hammers like Thor. Anything else to say, Cassandra?
The sight of you warms the heart.
Oh. You're so sweet.
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again
We'll
soon.
spend some time together later. Still got more people to go talk to. Whoa. Look at this guy. That is one... Oh, I guess that's a dwarf representing the wardens. That looks like warden armor. Cool. Hey, Harding.
Knew you couldn't stay away.
Oh, you tease.
I should go.
Oh, there's an exclamation point in here? Huh. It's above, I guess. Let's talk to Bull again.
Yes.
So how's the Alliance?
How are we doing with the Ben Hasrath?
I was hoping we could get Gadlock for the siege at Adamant. Imagine Canary cannons against those walls. It never came through. Gadlock's no good if you don't have guys who know how to use it. The Ben Hasrath are working with the Wardens to put down any demons in Northern Orlais. It's hard, ugly work, but the Wardens are good for it. And the Ben Hasrath love having people to kill demons for them.
Huh.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
That's a nice team to have. The Ben Hasrath and the Wardens working together for us. That's pretty good. Oh, that's right. I gotta go save Sutherland and his guys. Let's go talk to Sarah. Alright, Sarah. Oh. Hello, Kim.
Inquisitor.
So what do you want to say, Sarah?
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
Huh. Maybe I should have brought Sarah with me so that way she could have seen it all for herself and actually been there. It was a difficult time for everyone.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there.
Yes, that
A
mustache.
busted down bunch of wardens.
It will be missed.
And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round.
Huh.
They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerit, when the Blight ended.
Huh. That's called planning ahead.
Someone has to have a plan. How else do you fight something that big?
Is it planning when legends show up? That's what they used to be. Just stories about griffons and stuff. I wonder what other made-up rubbish is just someone's plan we don't know about. Could do with less.
Huh.
Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. You have a problem. That, over there, is a full tavern. But everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition.
Huh.
I can't have fun with everybody whinging. And they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push.
Coryphanus.
I'm thinking pranks.
Pranks?
Knock a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
Huh. Well, I want them to be at their best.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Huh. You know what? Maybe some pranks would help. Possibly. Sure, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
Didn't expect that of me?
Different. Let's go.
I have a fun side. I may not always show it, but I do have it.
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh. What, the
Colin?
desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
What do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally.
That doesn't seem so
I tell
bad.
one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people.
Huh.
Come on, next one.
Alright. Oh, Josephine? Oh, boy. Oh,
Right.
over here.
Little Lady Prissy Pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
The door?
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket.
A bucket? Oh, no. Are we going to do the classic, Yup.
Classic,
Water
yeah.
in a bucket at the
5
top of the
minutes
door.
Soapy Boss gets you weeks of happy pictures.
They open the door, whoosh,
Except for the one
water
who
all
opens
over
it,
them.
I suppose. But whatever.
Classic.
Next up.
Oh, man, Josephine. Oh, she's going to be so mad. Oh, now Liliana? A locked box.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun.
Huh.
Maybe feed her messengers something gassy?
Oh.
No, birds don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Oh. Huh. It's just us.
Nothing to worry about, Solus. It's just me and Sarah.
Well, all right then.
Oh, what fun is that?
Huh.
Let's go.
I didn't want him to, like, get worried or suspicious or anything. Be like, oh, an intruder.
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people. Still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Huh. Well, anything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good. And Coryphanus would never do that.
Coryphanus.
Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You did it.
Look, sorry, Josephine. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's check with Sarah one more time, see if there was anything else we could talk to her about, and then we'll go upstairs and meet with Cole.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Whoa. Huh.
I'll be...
Yeah, not interested. Besides, I don't think she would be interested in me anyway. Hello, Cole.
No. But you like demons.
What?
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
Bindings?
It isn't abuse if I ask.
What?
Not always true.
He's asking Solus to bind
also,
him?
I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
Cole, why would you ask Solus to do that?
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
What's wrong?
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe.
Safe? What are you talking about?
If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Huh. What if the binding changes you?
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you... you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me.
And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness?
You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
We would protect you.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen.
Oh?
I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well.
Interesting. That
The
sounds like a good
resources of the
idea.
Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. They will not take me.
Wow, he was really set on that. Obtain amulet for coal operation available. Okay. Let's see. Who else is there? I think I talked to everybody. Let me just remind myself. Let's see. I talked to Varric, talked to Vivian, Dorian, Solus, Liliana, Cullen, Cole. I talked to Morgan, Josephine. Talked to Cassandra, Sarah, Bull, and Blackwall. Although it doesn't show Blackwall over there now. I wonder why. Hold on a second. Why doesn't it show Blackwall on the map?
Right. If you're so smart, tell me how career.
Blackwall? Blackwall? What? A message from Blackwall. Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. What? Where is he? Where'd he go? There's an exclamation point here. Is it up here? I already read that. Where did he go? Oh, a messenger.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
He's gone? Why? Gone where? Liliana must know.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Interest in a matter? What? Crumpled report. A crumpled sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937, was captured in Lides. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Val Royeaux. Why would Blackwall be interested in that? Join Liliana. Send scouts to investigate the enemy locations. Attend Mornay's execution. So that's where Blackwall is? Huh. Well, when we come back, we will head to Val Royeaux to attend this execution to find out what is going on with Blackwall. Stay tuned.